Hey guys, you're welcome to this video. I'm going to show you how you can actually trade profitably with this simple trading strategy of mine that I use on Nas100 and Us30 and GBP USD or Euro USD. Any of those two, I trade them. Okay, it depends on how the market appears. Then if one looks better, I look to take it on the other one. But here right now, we are here on Nasdaq. Okay, so we're going to actually start our analysis from here. If you have been watching my previous video, you know that I always start from the daily time frame. Okay, and during our last video or the last video I posted on this channel, I actually suggested that the market might take this low because it's an equal what low, okay, which is a liquidity. Okay, so the market has actually broke below it and see what is happening here. Okay, so right now we're just going to identify our highs and lows in this market, okay, because we want to know what the market is moving to. Is it in a bullish condition or is it in a bearish condition? You can see it's forming higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. This is more like equal high because of what this market didn't close, the candle didn't close above it, but on the 4 hour it did. Okay, so we can still call it minor high, not that major. Okay, so what does this mean? You see what happened? It broke below it and is already inside this our daily order block. Okay, but we're just going to see. So first of all, right now we all know that we are bearish on the daily. Okay, how are we bearish? Okay, let me show you guys how we're bearish. Okay, we all know that this market has been creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, but right now the market has what taking out a higher low, what switching now to what a lower high to start forming lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low. Okay, because of what that is just the rule, that is just the rule of market structure. So once market does that, it tends to switch bias from either bullish to bearish. Okay, so right now we are coming from the bullish scenario to the bearish time now. So all we have to focus more on is on selling, and buys should be like a short-term buys, not that long-term buys. Okay, so let's delete this one. So right now on the daily, we would like to identify our order blocks. Okay, we always start from, you can see right here is our last bearish candle before the bullish move. Okay, but I do like to refine it to come to this area. You see what happened here? We might see something like this actually. See that the market has created this low, created this high, created liquidity here, stuff like this, and boom, it takes it out. We might still something like, we can see something like this that will now come here, break this high and come back to mitigate the demand or order block that will be left to just take the high the right way. Okay, so we don't know, forex is all about prediction. So right now we are still in this range. Okay, we are still in this range. So we're just in between this range here, this low. Okay, so right now, before we already had this happen here. Okay, this market, this supply here has been mitigated. Sorry, this demand zone here has been mitigated here. It has been retested, and the ones that have been retested, we don't expect market to still react on them anymore. We just take it as a used zone already, so we don't wait to see any more reactions on it. So right now I think we might be seeing this to take out this high. All these lows right here has been swept. All we're just waiting for right now is to sweep this high, then we'll come back, okay? Or rather, it can still do something like this. The market can still induce us, push this market into this demand here, so into this supply here, and take it all the way to the downside to retest this other block too. So it can be any of those two, but right now we all know that we were bullish, sorry, we were bearish, and right now the market is reacting on a strong daily demand area. So if you see any change of change of character on the 4-hour or on the 15 minutes or on the 1 hour, we will look toward buy to the upside. But funny enough, I already caught a buy because I will show you. So let me delete this. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, we see this, okay? So on the daily demand, we are just here, okay? Let me just refine all of these zones. So this is my zone, refine on the daily. So right now we are, we're on this, we are here. Now let's refine it to the 4-hour. Okay. So what is the market doing? The market is actually doing its work right now, okay? It's actually, yes, it has tapped into it, slightly tapped into it, okay? Market has tapped into it, and what are we expecting to see? What are we expecting to see? We're expecting this market to what? If it can change its structure, we will look to buy to the upside. Sorry, I'm trying to put this in order. So if this market can actually give us this, either on the 4-hour or on the 15 minutes, anyone is possible. So because right now, looking at this zone, you can see the market has taken out all this liquidity that was built here and spiked down into the zone, okay? And yeah, if we see a change of structure here, we might look to buy to the upside or buy to take this, demand here, sorry, this supply here. Anything can be very possible here, but I'm more of looking for buys at this point than sells, okay? As of this point, I'll be looking for sales and all those things before I search for a buy here, thinking that this high has been broken. But after everything, we ended up being taken out, okay? So let me show you guys this one. Okay, this is how it looks like. So this is our liquidity zone right here, okay? So this high was broken to form this demand. Sorry, this is one of the things I look for on every demand zone, demand or other block, anyone. I just look for the ones that break highs, okay? So right now we are already retesting here. Now what are we expecting? We have this low here, we have this high on the 4-hour. We have this high on the 4-hour, and we have another one that is being created now, but we don't know yet since it has not broken the low. Okay, so let's see if it breaks below, this market breaks below this one here, and we know that yes, this one is our valid high, but right now it's still not valid because it can still pull up and create more higher more lower highs than this one. So that is it for this one, and right now we're just expecting to, let's go to the 1-hour time frame. So on the 1-hour time frame, one thing is happening here, okay? I actually sent to the group this morning that if I can see this high being taken, if it goes like this, just like this, okay, sweeps it up, then comes back, I will look for any demand or other block that has been created there, just to trade it to the upside. Okay, so I was just waiting for, if it can happen, then I will just maybe use this, this demand here. Okay, if I use it, then I'll just have my position like this. Okay, so I will just put my stop loss below here, then maybe target this demand, or just above here, 4%, just like that. You can target something like that, or that should be your like TP1. This should be your TP1 here, 109 points. Then this one is 292. Then the next TP should be around here. Okay, next TP should be around 455 points. So that's the way that was what I was saying. But we can see the market did not break that high. The market did not break this high, so it's not valid. Okay, it's not valid for me, since it did not break this high. I mean, I broke it, then I'll look to take this trade right now, but it did not. So without wasting much of a time, I want to teach you guys this one. How I want to show you guys the trade that I lost, that I was talking about here. This was the trade here. So before this happened, there was a zone here. There was a demand zone around this point. Okay, there was a demand area. Okay, not right here. Okay, this market was actually in a bearish move until this market tapped into the daily. Okay, tapped into the daily demand zone and also changed structure to the upside. This was what happened. Okay, it happened this way. The market was forming this you can see lower high, lower low. See what happened? Lower high, lower low, lower equal highs, lower low, equal highs one more time, lower low, lower high, lower low. So what happened here is that now the market has tapped into this daily demand here, and you can see created another high, came into it, tapped into it again, and what still created the same high, another high that is above this one, but it's not valid because of what? It didn't break this low, so it's not a valid high actually. So which is what is indicating that the trend is about to change. And that is how I saw this zone here. I saw this zone, this demand zone right here. I was like, yo, this is very nice, and I took my entries from there. I need to clone this. So I took my entry from here, and the market ended up running and hitting TP1, which was around this supply level here. Yes, so that was it for this one. It was around 3%. Yes, also yes. So that was this for this one. And look what happened here. The market now switched. Look, let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, look what happened. I had a demand zone. Okay, I had a demand zone right here. You can see demand zone, and there was now Asian low above it. Okay, So as the Asian low was above it, look what I was like, this is very nice. It makes sense if the market can sweep the low and take the market to the upside. Okay, right now the market has tapped into this demand and is reacting to it already. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm just basically going to wait for this market to break this high. So after that, it was now Asian session. I waited again. I said, okay, then this Asian range right here started formed. I was like, wow, this is very nice, creating a high probability trade for me. Created this high. I was like, okay, it's very nice to take this low. And once it came here, I took my buys, and that's how the market run into small profits of around 70 points. I just took the trade just like this. Okay, I sent it to the group also. You can check it out. The group link is below there. Okay, so I took the buys just like this from this point, and you know what happened? Market ended up coming back to take me out on break even. And that was that loss, and that was the loss, nothing much. So guys, this is just how it works on a daily basis. I just want you guys to understand. One tip I'm going to give you guys is trade one pair or two pair for at least 2 years, man. Trade 2 years, one pair or two pairs, at least one pair. Just trade one pair, not at least. Trade one pair or two pairs. Master it, analyze it every day for 365 days times 2. Okay, that is going to give you around roughly 800 days, or no, not close to 700 and something days. Okay, so do this and you will see instant result. I'm not lying, guys. This is just a rough truth about this. It's just going to take you 730 days to master one pair. Trust me, you can do it, and no one can do it for you. This is all about us looking for money to, to create our dream, to make our dreams come true. Okay, because forex money is actually a crazy money. It's a very simple way you can actually earn money, and also a very simple way you can actually lose money. So if you really want to learn how I trade, I have a mentorship. You can read the guidelines below the description of this video, and guys, you get access to it once you meet the requirements there. And that's it, guys, and see you guys on the next video. I love you all. Peace.